Okay, hey everyone, I salute you once again in this live stream, our sixth installment, 6 in a row. So happy to see you again, to talk to you. Today we will be showcasing mainly some circulation coins and one proof coin, proof Jefferson nickel from my collection. We will find out the dates, whether they're actually worth something. We will also highlight some super valuable and relatively valuable and rare pennies and other US coins recently sold at different auctions, including the one you see right now. This 1916 Lincoln penny, which is featured in the cover thumbnail of this live stream. This one recently sold for big money, and we will talk about it a little later. So as always, please like, subscribe if you haven't done so, ring the notification bell to get daily updates on our for our uploads. Get every time notification when we upload a new video, numismatic video. And please leave a comment if you have any questions, any coin related questions. Okay, then my email address is available as always. It's shown on the top of the screen here. Here. Glowing red is my email address. You can send your coin pictures if you have rare coins for evaluation. So again, I must beforehand say that I'm not expert. I'm just average collector with some knowledge in US coins and Commonwealth coins. Okay, also our Skype is available for video chat, and you can also send coin pics there, but it's preferable that you only use our Skype address for video chat or online chat during the live stream. But email address is always available for your questions and other requests. Okay, first let's talk about this 1916 Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition. You see, it's very enhanced image of this actual coin that was showcased at Great Collections auction. Shows brilliant surfaces with almost no distractions, except some tiny patinations and carbon spots, but no large contact marks or bag marks here is evident. As you can see, it's 1916, the relatively limited mint was where the date when the limited was not that huge. It is, I think it's 7 years after first issue of Lincoln pennies. So it should have a relatively low mintage, and it should be the key date. We will also find out more about this coin. You see here we have some beautiful hues, violet and rose, very nice hues here, tonings. The reverse side is sharply struck as well, except we have several carbon spots, but that will not limit the grade. Let's see what grade it was given at. I think it's PCGS. Let's see. So it's here the actual slab. So PCGS graded, this proof coin. PCGS graded this proof gem as PR 65 plus red. Plus means that it is better than nominal 65s. with some better quality in terms of preservation, luster, strike, and other conditions, and overall eye appeal. And RD is indicative of red designation, meaning it's not it's still preserving the significant amount of red and red luster, like in this one here. Where's it? See, when tilting the coin you get red, but this one, you see, it's totally brown. Just the redness, red luster is limited on these areas, just around the collar on the second one, the one to the right. But this is totally red. See, that's the difference. It may look, this one may look pale, red brown to you, but the actual photo is, I think, this, because you have to take into consideration that the eye appeal change when you tilt the coin and look at it from different angles. Kevin Hawthorne, good evening, as always. Welcome to our live stream. Okay, so let's see. So this one was sold for $8,184.38 with buyer's fee on September 1st, 2024. Let's find out why it is so scarce in this grade. We should look for approved coinage. Let's see. Well. So the composition was same, the bronze. Even it was proof, the composition, they had the same. So I'm reading NGC information about why this coin is sought after. Most collectors sought complete proof sets at the beginning of the year and held of all purchase, waiting arrival of 3 new silver types. The mint, assuming that these coins would be ready by mid-year, declined to strike proofs of the old barber dimes, quarters, and halves. The new silver coins, however, were not ready to issue until very late in 1960, and it was two to strike proofs. This meant that only proofs sold that year were those included in the minor proof sets of cents and nickels. Thus it was that this date became a key to short-lived matte satin-proof Lincoln series. The US Mint, frustrated with this development and vexed by the textured surfaces, the new coins which prevented brilliant polishing, simply discontinued proof sales after 1916. So, for short period of time, I guess, they discontinued issuing of proof coinage, main pennies, in 1960. Further improvements of Westmaster Hub created most finely detailed issue of short-lived Lincoln matte satin proof series. This date is scarce in all grades, so therefore there you go. It is scarce in all grades, even in circulated grades, and genuinely rare in fully red gem condition. So fully red gems are not easy to locate, therefore they are highly coveted by collectors and investors alike. Its high cost in upper grades is justified, as both its rarity and superior detail definition make it the ultimate Lincoln cent type coin. Okay, your question is answered. This is valuable coin even in not circulated. Proofs have no circulated, but even in lower condition they are valuable coins. NGC, according to NGC price guide, currently in MS6 PR66 grade. It is worth $7,300. So just imagine how valuable it would be if it was PR70 or 776 PR67 or 68. Here we go. Now let me check email and go back to our circulation coins and check them out. Email. Also, I want viewers send us 19 closely inspected image of, I think, 1969S Lincoln cent. We will check it out as well. Let's see. Okay, nothing from you, no emails in my inbox. So let me open the photos. Is it visible? Yes. So our friend first sent us I think in my third live stream, sent 1969 as he suspected that it was a double die obverse, highly sought after and one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies of all times, and he thought that it was a double die obverse. I asked him to send more enhanced image, and he used, you see, the digital microscope to check out, but here we see some faded double impression, but once again it very much looks like mechanical doubling to me. When it's shadowy, when it's shelf-like, it is most likely the mechanical doubling. Let's check out other pictures as well. So even the date is not that boldly doubled. Even I cannot see the doubling here. I cannot spot it here. Slight doubling, but it's much likely a mechanical doubling rather than doubling on the die. And also when you have 1969 as double die Lincoln cent and you suspect it of being super valuable 1969 DDO cent, you also have to check the S mint mark, because S mint mark was not doubled, should not be doubled, as it was punched afterwards to the coin. Therefore, S mint mark should not be doubled in actual authentic 1969 DDO cents. So once again, here we have little tiny impression, but I will put another actual 1969 D for comparison, so our friend will make sure that it is not actual 69s DDO. Let me see. Okay. One moment, please. One moment. Okay. So here we have the date, and here we have his date. Let's zoom in and zoom this in. You see, the difference is clear cut. If you had double die, then you see it is actual double impression. You see the numeral 9 is repeating twice, and both has elevation, both has formations. It's like like baby 9 protruding from underneath. But here we have only shelf-like, or how's it called, shadowy impression, which happens due to die misalignment during striking. I also have several coins with such kind of mechanical doubling, or strike doubling, how they call it, otherwise I don't remember exactly. Therefore I don't think this is 1969 DDO. Let's check out numeral 6 as well. You see, if it was DDO, you should have obvious bold impression, second impression here underlying. Let's check first 9, numeral 9. Let's see. His picture ends here, unfortunately. You won't be able to check 1. So here we go. And you see S-mint mark is not doubled, therefore this is actual DDO cent. And we can also check In God We Trust as well. Okay, let's first open his second picture. Here we go. Everything is visible. Okay. F.S. Francisco Sale de Azevedo. Sales Azevedo, Sul Brazil. Sul da Brasil Campinas. Unfortunately, welcome to our stream, but unfortunately I can't understand in Spanish or Portuguese. Okay, so trust. You see, here it's the same scenario where you have no clear-cut doubling here. I love examining coins with comparison on screen, because this is more effective way of detecting or how it's called, denying the rarity of the coin. I'm sorry for my English. I do my best to enhance my vocabulary. Okay, let's see. S even is not visible at all, and T is not doubled as well. But this is, I think, the major double die variety. Let's check if there is minor double die varieties for 1969. Maybe the shifting is a little bit, not that much. 1969 S DDO Variety Vista. I always refer to Variety Vista for accurate information on DDOs. So there is also one less. So the major variety is FS. It has designation of FS 101, and there is also FS. Which one? So FS 102 maybe. So here you see a strong spread but weak hubbing on upper first 96 of date. So let's see. 96 of date. I'm meaning 9 and date. 6 and 9. Near here. I can't zoom in, unfortunately. Here we have, yeah, the doubling is not that bold as in FS 101. According to Jose Cortez, who reported this error variety, strong spread but weak hubbing on upper first 9/6 of the date. but I think it's even some slight shift. It's also visible in last digit of date, but the 9 also. Now let's see for how valuable it is. This variety, the second variety. Let's see. So again, it's not, let me give you the PCGS data. So you see PCGS has only, it shows only 3 dye varieties, and all of them related to the toning: brown, red, brown, and red. So therefore, even if you suspect that it is FS102, it's not considered major variety and it's not valuable. The most valuable is FS101 with clear cut and bold doubling on obverse letterings, except on all obverse lettering except S mint mark. Only S mint mark is not die doubled. Again, you have to first thing is you have to be able to distinguish between mechanical doubling and die doubling, because I see in eBay a lot of people showcase US coins with mechanical doublings. I don't know if they're doing this on purpose or unintentionally out of ignorance, that they claim that these are rare and valuable double die coins, but when you examine them, they are in circulated and poor condition, or slightly maybe few pennies higher than its face value due to copper melt value. Otherwise nothing, but they showcase them for sometimes hundreds of dollars. And there are also some scammers that they showcase and they make auction, live bidding, and with other accounts, with other fake accounts, they buy the coin and somehow they, how to say, want to get popularity for their accounts, so others will see, say that, you see, their coins are selling for good money, it's even ordinary pocket change. But I think eBay then annuls or cancels the transactions and downgrades the points of the seller, the rating, or how they call it. Okay, let me see. Thanks, brother. Appreciate your checking for me. One day we'll get it. Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for sending it. Actually, I saw your Skype message, but last time we were talking about dimes, rosewood dimes. Therefore, it was not, how to say, suitable or reasonable to talk about the penny during the live stream that showcases dimes and highlights the dimes. Okay, thank you very much for joining and sending us coin pictures. As always, you can always send your coin pics, but better other time please send horizontal. I said you send again vertical pictures. Horizontal, just, I don't know how to call it otherwise in English. Not with, like, not shooting short pictures, shooting large picture, actual large videos with horizontal shooting. Okay, let's today talk about some, let's check our pennies. You see this has a beautiful luster. Let me change the camera. It has very beautiful luster. It was actually a mint state coin, but I didn't handle it well, didn't how to say, stored it well. Therefore, it's getting fadier and fadier, and luster is going impairing. Nevertheless, I know that I won't be able to send it for grading from my country. As I said, in my country we have some difficulties with getting international coinage or through postal services. It is illegal in my country to get coins or money via postal services. Therefore, I have to, how to say, suffice or make sufficient with all coins that we have. But I must confess that it would be better if I would be more careful with handling these coins. Most of you will say that while you are not using gloves during the live stream or while handling the coins. Unfortunately, it's not how to say, cozy or comfortable using gloves during the live stream, because I have to use mouse, keyboard, and sensor pad of the phone. When zoom, for example, I have to zoom in. With gloves, I won't be able to zoom in like this using sensor touchpad. Okay, as you can see, it is very lustrous and distraction free in terms of contact marks, to be honest. Distraction, we have some distractions, but contact marks, you see, are almost none. A mean state coin with a sharp strike, very nice eye appeal, except few carbon spots here. Largest one near the ear and around the ear and on the hair part. Also, we have some patination in God We Trust on the high points, and one large carbon spot here below the date freckle. Let's check backside. And when I don't store them for too long, they're getting fadier and fadier, and patinations increase due to contact with humidity and air. Copper coins are not friends with humidity or water. So even when you have wet hands with perspiration, it's called in English. Oh, I forgot the exact word. Perspiration or what? I think it's perspiration, if I'm not mistaken. When you get tired, your hands get wet and you leave those stains, and after gradually it turns into toning and reacts with copper surface, causing some oxidation over time if not stored properly. So backside is also sharp, not that sharply struck. It has some dye deterioration on, you see in the lower parts, steps are not that clear. Overall, the eye appeal is good. It has some luster. It is so 1982 was transitional year when they shifted from copper or bronze to copper plated zinc. So it has less copper melt value as compared to previous cents pre-1982, and they shifted it due to rising costs of copper in the world market. Therefore, they shifted to, they used to have full, for example, not full, but significant amount, significant percentage was copper, pure copper, even inside. But now when you, for example, cut it, abrade it, the zinc will be exposed, the underlying zinc. So mainly this coin is zinc. Only the upper, how it's say, cover, it is a copper. Therefore, these are these cents print after the post 1982 cents are more susceptible to change in facial part, as far as I can tell. Okay, let's check now the value, market value according to price guides. Let's see. Check for DDR on 1 cent. Yeah, I already did. A DDR. You also sent one DDR. Okay, I will check it later for sure. Let's see. One moment. 1983. First let's check PCGS and then NGC or price guides. Oh, we also have one bingo, meaning there is one super valuable variety that is extremely valuable, but when they meet certain criterias. But first let's check nominal value in different grades, guiding values. Okay, so mintage was a massive, a 7.7 billion. So as I mentioned, the actual composition changed. Therefore, 1 year after transition, the composition was copper plated zinc, and weight it was less, I guess. Now this is now, meaning after 1982, in 1983 it was 2.5 grams, but diameter was same, 90 millimeters. So excuse me. So today, even in circulated condition, according to NGC, even in circulated condition, like very fine, extremely fine, about uncirculated, up to about uncirculated, the value is 5 cents. So it's much more than its face value of 1 cent. So therefore, due to copper melt value, it is today valued at 5 cents. So its actual price value, you can check it for yourself on NGC price guide. And let's check out red specimens in mint state. Okay, so starting from MS66, the population starts dropping, and guiding price for 66 is $15, in 67 $55, and 68 is almost $400. It shows $375. So check back side of it. But there is one exception, as I told you. See, this is 1983, so let's say it is MS63 or so. It's not that valuable, and taking into considerations that I handled it improperly, when I send it, it may be graded as environment with clean details, environmental damage, cleaned uncirculated details it may get from grading. For example, I just before streaming I saw this coin. Let me show you. The same with same patination. Let's change the camera. You see, they suspected of cleaning or so. So human factor, but this is rare date, to be honest. This is 1931S. So even in circulated conditions, these have some patination. Maybe they also handled these coin with poor judgment and with carelessness. Therefore, NGC graded this coin, didn't give numerical grade, just XF details, XF standing for extremely fine details. So with environmental damage, see, this is due to this dark stain or patination, whatever you call it. So meaning so this coin could be worth little more than maybe some dollars, $1, $2, $3, because of improper handling and preservation. But overall it has nice eye appeal. But as I said, there is one condition when 1983 penny becomes super valuable, worth sometimes tens of thousands of dollars. For instance, let's check out this coin. Let me duplicate it to be able to read to you information about it. 1 minute. 1 moment. Okay. So you see it's even in, but this is D with D-mint mark. Nevertheless, the D-mint mark stands for Denver Mint. Ours showcased here is Philadelphia Mint strike. So why this 1983 penny is so valuable? What makes it so valuable even in such poor quality condition? You see, it's not even mint state. It has just tiny bits of luster on selected areas, like here, mostly protected areas on the edges. You see here some bits of luster. Overall it is circulated. You have numerous contact marks, bag marks, contact marks, and so on. And just you see some luster also preserved here, tiny red luster here, inside here. So why is this coin so valuable? Let's see. So as I mentioned before, 1982 was a transitional year. So 1 year after, it should be just simple copper plated zinc. But as you can see, it's not zinc, as most coppery redness is gone. It should show the underlying zinc, but it's not zinc. You see, it's just fadey coppery toning, like in old copper coins. This is because this is a transitional era coin. Let's read. This is a 1983 D-cent struck on a bronze planchet in error. So this is a pre-1982 planchet. And this 1982 die struck this pre-1982 bronze planchet by mistake. It's a mint slip-up, but today it's exceptionally valuable coin, believe it or not. I have a lot of rare coins. June Ledesma. I have a lot of rare coins, world coins. Very nice. You can send your coin pictures, but today we are mainly focusing on US coins and especially pennies. But thanks for joining, and please like the stream. Thank you. So even if you have doubts that your 1983D is a valuable and rare one, it is not just simple copper plated zinc. You also can make sure you can verify it by weighing the coin. For example, this error coin, due to difference in where I read the PCGS data, 1983. So it was actual weight of the coin. I think it was 2 point something. Yeah, 2 point. The copper plated zinc planchets, zinc coins should weigh 2.50 grams. You see, now remember these 2.50. But this coin is circulated and poorly struck, I would say, and worn coin. You see this significant die deterioration is also evident here. Steps are almost not visible as compared to mine. Let's compare them as well. Let me zoom in. Mine is much more mine was struck by a much fresher die in mint. You see, my steps are even visible, but this is fully flat. So the weight of this is 2.5 grams, just copper plated zinc sand. But this one, due to improper, excuse me, I shifted it by mistake, due to improper, as it was struck on improper planchet, it is 1 minute. Okay, it weighs 3.10 grams. So you have to check the weight on scales. If it is over 3 grams, then you have a super valuable coin in your possession. Let's read. The 1983D copper planchet cents are destined to remain quite rare as a change from old tenor copper planchets to the new 1975.5% zinc and 2.5% copper planchets occurred in October of 1982 at the Denver Mint. At least 2 months before 1983 these cents were struck. Quality control was also very high at the Denver Mint in this time period, undoubtedly leaving few such errors to be discovered. Cents in America had planchets primarily of copper since they first appeared in general circulation in 1793, save for a few exceptions detailed below, meaning wartime pennies and so. After 1989 years, inflation force changed. 1982 saw the end of copper as a primary metal used in sand, and the change was made to a zinc planchet with zinc planchet with zinc copper plating to give the appearance of old style sand. This planchet blend continues in use today. So let's read now about this coin. Considerable satiny luster remains across both sides of this unique rarity, complemented by traces of mint red haloing the design elements in select regions. As we mentioned before, some tiny bits of luster. Magnified inspection reveals only trivial scattered marks throughout the fields. I don't agree, they have many contact marks. Nevertheless, the strong technical and aesthetic merits enhance the numismatic significance of this unprecedented error. So this super valuable and super rare transitional error penny was sold for $17,625, believe it or not. If you think you have rare 1983 cent with D mint mark, this is just mine is just Philadelphia issue with no mint mark. If you think yours is super valuable, just send your coin picture, but before sending, just wait on scale to make it to know for sure. Okay, let's check out the other coins as well. One moment, please. I think. Okay. Let's go to other coin. So here I have one beautiful I don't know where it will be able to be focused. You see a beautiful, sharply struck 1964 link Jefferson nickel. This is a proof coin. Let's see. Due to some it has some it would be better if I shot the video during the daytime, because when looking from angles it would be obvious, and this plastic decreases the quality of the shooting as well, because it reflects lighting as well, lights as well. Therefore, next time maybe I will use temporarily some gloves for such proof coins. I have some collection of proof coins, but they're not that many. But you see that what the most beautiful thing about proof coins is that strike is excellent, crisp in all of them. Let me zoom in. Maybe we'll be able to see it. They all come with full steps by default. You see. A beautiful specimen. Okay. Let's check out next coin. So here we have a 2020, a pocket change, a mere pocket change, you would say. You see, this one is also lustrous as it's new, nothing special about it. A pocket change. Those who live in America, in United States, always encounter this shield penny. You would say that it's impossible that it is worth more than its face value, but I will show you the otherwise. For those who is just beginning, just starting coin collecting, may find this surprising that even a pocket change like 2020 may be valuable indeed. Let me show you. One moment. Okay, well, for that we'll go to Great Collections Auction. And we'll go to modern Lincoln cents and 2022D. Let's see. Into 21 and 2022. Here we go. Wow. The prices will surprise you indeed. So this is nothing, no fake here, just exact information. So this is 2020. Oh, 2020. Okay, never mind. Let's see that as well. 2022D, a pocket change you would say, but here's the price for you for how much it was sold. $3,262. You read this? It's buyer's fee. This is because it is and sought after MS68 grades. Maybe it's first day of strike, therefore such impeccable preservation and superb luster. You see how the different is luster? It's the first day of striking, most likely. It's like a gold in a pocket. $3,000 for that MS68 grade. But if you have a even a pocket change, it is in such condition with such toning, like it's first date from issued from mint. They sometimes you can get also them in mint cellos in such conditions. You see, when you have such toning in your pocket chain and no distractions, no back marks, you can sell it for hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars if graded properly. You see, this one was graded MS68 red by PCGS. But now let's also check 2020D. One moment. 2020D. Unfortunately, NGC don't have listing for 2020D. Too bad. They only showcased S 2020S Lincoln cent, and that is proof. But we don't need proof coinage here. Okay, let's continue. Let's go. And this is relatively older coin from 1970s, and it is a bronze penny. You see, it's brown. When you have significant nearly 70% of redness gone, then it is no more red brown, it's most likely a brown. In red brown you have to I think have nearly 40% of surfaces, overall surfaces in red with red luster. But when we have maybe 20% or 10% overall, maybe less, even maybe less. Here on near the western rims, you see some redness here as well, but more faded here on this part near the eastern rims. And all as always in protected areas around the edges. This monitor is a little bit trembling, therefore too bad for my eyes. I should buy new monitor. It's much older. So you see, but overall I think it's in about uncirculated condition. Maybe it could be also be in mint state, brown mint state, because there is no distractions at all. Our surfaces are almost contact free. Just I spotted this tiniest mark here. Let's check. Let's see whether we can zoom in. Under zooming we see some distractions come out, also on the facial area as well. Let's see. Oh, and here we witness some dye softness as well on the facial part, on the ear. You see? More softness on the facial part. And I spotted this scar, this vertical scar here. It's not that large, not that distracting. Here as well. I always forget to pick a get a toothpick before starting this live stream. It would be much easier to direct it, show to you. Here we have one mark. Otherwise it's not that bad at all. Let's check the reverse side as well. Here also you see red tiny bits of luster preserved in protected areas that hasn't been touched, hasn't been, see, had less contact. This side, the bottom side is totally faded, copper redness gone. As you see, as you know, copper fade from time to time when exposed to air. Upper part as well. Some softness we see on E of E pluribus. And I think some railroad, yes. Slight railroad here on this color. Okay. No, but statue, you see the monument of the Lincoln is evident. Strike is not that bad, it's not that weak. Even steps, tiny steps are evident. Okay. Let's go to guiding price. So according to PCGS, the 1973 P Lincoln cent is very common, as US Mint struck over 3.7 billion examples for circulation. Finding an example up to about MS65 condition is very easy, so anything below MS65 level is not difficult to find. You can find them in mint rolls and also in coin shops, so not a difficult date to locate. In MS66 conditions they are much scarcer but still very common overall. In MS67 it is much more difficult to find. Anything grading higher than MS67 is considered rare. So for getting good amount from sale of it, it should be graded MS67 and higher. According to PCGS, the guiding price for MS67 is around $425, but when we see the actual listing of sales, the minimal price was $135. The highest price was $425 for MS67s. The largest sale, the most expensive sale, was at David Lawrence auction in 2022. Let me show you that coin, and then we will go to condition rarities, that is MS67 plus or MS68. Let's see. So this coin is MS67. You see it has very beautiful toning, actual toning. It's red toning, but it's very beautiful copper red. This is superb gem, MS67 red, graded by PCGS and sold for $425. Now let's go to MS68. No, MS67 plus, sorry. So they don't have MS68, no, certified by PCGS. The highest grade high-end gem is MS67 plus, and PCGS certified reported just 7 of them, and one was sold for $3,760 on 2017. So guys, if your coin graded MS67 and higher, you can easily showcase them at prestigious auctions for good money. You see, this one, it has even information. Let me duplicate it to read information about the present coin. So, but we have only slab photos. Let's see if we can zoom in. Yes, it's possible. Very beautiful. Very nice. MS67 plus red. And there is, as always I mentioned, here we have a serial number. You can check for authenticity yourself at PCGS website if you doubt that this is not actual that coin. Okay, this is 1973. And let's read information. A plus graded superb gem Lincoln cent with razor sharp definition on all design elements and impeccably preserved original red surfaces that radiate vibrant mint luster. Overall eye appeal is incredible. Indeed, I also very much liked the eye appeal. You see, it's potent, very potent luster it shows, especially on these areas, and strike is impeccable indeed. So it deservedly get that amount of money. Exchange hand for $3,760. So it was sold in 2017. Okay. This is just brown specimen circulated, but this is a super valuable MS67 plus red. Okay, let me see. So, also I would like to show you one valuable buffalo nickel recently sold at heritage auctions. One moment. Excuse me for one moment. Okay. So this one was sold for hundreds of dollars. This, if you are advanced collector with professional knowledge of numismatics, this is not surprising for you that this 1937 buffalo nickel is a true rarity. The diamond was diamond monk from Denver. This true rarity for one detail, but for novice collectors this should look just an old date and nothing more. But the secret is in the reverse side of the coin, what makes it so valuable. You see, buffalo in normal should have 4 legs, 1, 2, 3, but where's 4th? It should have 4 legs. This is 4th leg, but it is not visible. This is what makes this coin a super valuable coin, even in mint state conditions, but even circulated sell for hundreds of dollars sometimes. This happened due to mint slip up as well. This was considered mint error. This was because they over polished die, causing this they tried to clean it and polished it too much, removing the details of 4th leg. Therefore it's called 3-legged buffalo nickel. Let's read authentic information about the coin. One moment please. So according to David Hall, the famous numismatist, the 1937 D 3-legged buffalo nickel is one of the most famous and the most important coins of 20th century. It's arguably the classic buffalo nickel. This is an excessively polished die variety, with the front leg of the buffalo missing, though interestingly the hoofs shows. Now here's the hoofs available and seen in this particular nickel as well. The coin is scarce in circulated condition and rare, though not that rare in mint state condition. Some gem examples have survived. The popularity of this super cool variety drives its price as much as its rarity. This statement may seem contradictory, but most 3-leggers are fairly well struck. Wow, I didn't know that. The leg is just missing. Luster on mint state examples is usually good, and like other 1937 D buffaloes, the luster is usually frosty. Yeah, frostiness is evident. Buyers need to be very careful of sliders, lightly circulated coins that attempt to pass as mint state. These coins were pulled out of circulation in 1937 and 38 as collectors of the era searched their change for this widely publicized variety. And these barely circulated examples correctly grade AU50 to AU58 plus. This of course is not problem if you buy PCGS graded 3-leggers. So the David Hall, the famous numismatist, recommend to buy, not to buy from uncertified source sellers, just buy PCGS or NGC or other authentic grading companies, graded by authentic companies as 3-legged buffalo nickels, because there are a lot of fakes and other stuff out there on open market. Now let's read how this was graded, this particular buffalo nickel. Let's see. So the mintage was 17 million. It's pretty huge value, a pretty huge mintage, sorry. PCGS graded this coin as AU50, so it is not the highest circulated grade, but I would say above average. AU50s, there then comes AU53s and 55 and 58. Okay. Weight is 5 grams. Metal composition, as always, 75% copper and 25% nickel. So no particular information about this coin. And overall condition is not that bad, not too many distractions, or wear is minimal. And it was sold on September 24th, 2024. Here you have authentic information from Heritage for $1,170 at Heritage Auctions. Okay. Moment. So guys, thank you for watching this live stream. Your likes and subscription and ringing the bell, being more active in our videos and live streams are highly appreciated. It's highly appreciated. As always, my email address is above. So here, glowing red. You can send your coin pictures there at any time you like. We will evaluate them during the next live stream or live streams. And Skype is available for video chats. As always, keep following us on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment. Let's see what it's. Somebody commented. Afternoon, can you give me advice on how to tell the date? Someone told me acid. Which date? Good afternoon, Mary. Which date? Which coin you are talking about? Let us know which coin you are talking about. And once again, check Gmail inbox. No coin pics today. Okay. So, okay guys, see you in the next episode, God's willing. Take care.